yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at how to place a trade using the signals that I'm sending out. Okay. So what you're gonna do now, you're going to right click. It's a sell trade. It's a Aussie Jappy. It's sell.
Yeah.
That it's a
Yeah.
limit order. The stop loss, your take profit, and also the
Yeah.
risk reward is this, in this case it's 2 to 1. So what I needed to do, I needed to right click just below there,
Okay.
and then click on trade, go to trade, and then you're going to click on sell.
Trading.
No, trading, and then click on sell. Okay, and then what you're gonna do now, you're gonna move your cursor over that green line. Okay, yeah, whenever you see that up down arrow. Okay, so try again. You're gonna move your cursor, so you see that, yeah, that up down arrow. Can you see the up down arrow where it says drag to modify?
Yeah.
Right click on it.
Yeah.
Right click on it, and then click on modify. Okay, and then what you're gonna do, you're gonna type in the exact limit order of 87.60. So in price. Yeah. And you're gonna put in. You're gonna put in the order is 87. So the price that you're going in is 87.60. Okay, and then you're gonna put a stop loss in. Always put a stop loss in when putting on a trade here. And your stop loss is 88.55. 88.55.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you see, because it's a sell trade, then your stop loss must be higher than your price. Now, if you look at that, that's £88.50. Say that's £88.55, yeah, and that's £87.60. Yeah, so this has to be greater than that because it's a sell trade. Then you're gonna go to take profit, and you're gonna type in 86.05. Okay, and then if you want to sort of expire, if you want it to expire like tomorrow, or you say, for example, non-farm payroll is this Friday, so you might decide not to. So we could say we want to do it for the day before non-farm payroll, yeah, and then click on modify. Okay, so once you've done that, now you place the trade. That's the entry. That's your stop loss. That's your target. This is minimum. This is minimum. That's 85 there, yeah? So we're looking at, so 85, we're looking at all the way down to 1.8 and 8.6. So roughly about 2 to 1 here we're looking at, yeah? Now, what we're going to do, just to make sure that we can analyze and see exactly where we entered into the trade, we know it's a sell trade, we make that, well, then we're going to basically then go and we're going to put a line there to highlight where we put our stop. Where is our entry? And where's our target? So this is just to help us at the initial stage of our journey, just to see the number of trades that we're putting on, what the trades are like. Okay. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set this now using the other signal. Okay, so the other signal is this one. We're going to put on a trade for the USD. Yeah, USD SEC. Okay. Before we move on to the USD SEC, what I want you to do, you decide that, look, you know what, I don't want to take this trade anymore because I might be going on a holiday. I might not be able to look at my chart to adjust my profit taking and so on. So what I would like you to do now is to delete this trade. So I needed to put the cursor over the green line. So put the cursor over the green line. Yes, and when you get that up down arrow, right click on it.
Yeah.
And then delete. Okay, and that's how you delete the trade. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, guys. So right, what we're gonna do now? We're now going to look at doing the trade for the USD. What's SEK again?
Swedish krona.
Okay, so the USD Swedish krona. So what you're gonna do now? We're gonna do the same. This time, will we try to open the trade there or there?
Okay.
Which one? Which one? Are we gonna try and put our cursor there and right click, or are we gonna put our cursor there and right click? Where do you think?
Down the bottom where it is now.
No, we're gonna do it at the top because we're looking to buy.
At the top.
And we want the market. We don't go into the market. We don't want the market to then come and then put us down there. We want the market to come to us. Yeah, because that's how we trade. We don't trade. We let the market come to us rather than we chasing up. The market doesn't chase after us. We don't chase after the market. You know, it's like a beautiful lady saying, you know, you just gotta chase after me if you want me. Or a man who said, you know, he needs, you know, she has got our, you know, whoever. People chasing after each other. I need the market to chase after us. Yeah. So let's see you do that now for me. So you're gonna right click at the top there for me. And then you're going to click on buy because this time it's buy, yeah? So go down to trading. Buy. Okay. Then you're going to go on, you're going to move your cursor over it, over that green line. Yeah, when you get that up, down arrow. Yeah, so let's look again. So we get the up, down arrow here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there it is, yeah. And then right click now, right click. And then click on modify. And then you're going to now type in the price for the order limit order, which is 8.1941.
Okay. So that's
8.19. 41. Can you see it? Yeah. And then what's the time out your stop loss going to be?
8.1178.
Yeah. Well done. And then what I'd like you to do as well, I would like you now to put your take profit now. And what's the take profit going to be?
8.3128.
Excellent. And then, you know, it's up to you if you want to change the date, but click on modify. So, can you show me where your stop loss going to be? That's a stop loss, brilliant. And then where you're going to enter the trade? And where you're going to target for your profit there. Okay, excellent. So what we're going to do, because you're going to put a vertical line on the chart now for me. Yeah. Okay, and then put it right where we're going to enter the trade. Just put it over, just over this line here, where we're going to, because this is the candle that we're going to trigger on. Okay, so you're going to double click on it, and then you're going to move it over to that point. Okay, now we're going to change that line to green because we want green means up. So right click on that red line, and we're going to click on the vertical line properties, and then you're going to change that from red to green. Up, 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 up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, then click OK. Double click, uncheck it now. And then use your trend line. Use the trend line now to get just to mark your entry, your target price, and your stop loss. No, that's a horizontal line. We need a trend line. Yeah, that's it. We're just going to put some markers. Yeah, that's it. Just put one there, close to it. Yeah. Okay. And then get one at the other two regions, the other 2 points.
Okay. So this is a stop loss.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, brilliant. Now, also, you decide, look, you know, okay, I got the signal today. I was going to take the trade. But you know what? I'm not so sure anymore. It's been 3-4 days and it hasn't triggered, just been in this region. I'm not sure if I really want to be staying in this market that's not moving. So what I want you to do, I want you to delete this trade. So you're gonna scroll down to it, just hover over that blue line, that green line, sorry. Just, you know, move your mouse over here, that's it. Then click on model, right click on it, and then delete. And then you're done. Now what we're now going to look at is, once you're now able to place both trades, then the next stage now is to understand about the things that you need to consider before placing the trade.
Okay.
You've got to make sure that you look to see that you put the trades on correctly. So therefore you don't end up buy instead of sell or sell instead of buy. Okay. So if we're buying, what do we expect to happen?
Price to go down.
Up.
Price to go up, and then sell the price to go down.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And also you've got to be, you know, have an idea of how much you're expecting to lose. So is it £100, £200? Yeah, you've got to have an idea of how much you're willing to lose. Okay. But as I said, you're going to practice this on a demo account. Now also have you check the news events based on the currency pairs. Okay, so for example, we've got a big news event this week. We'll call the non-farm payroll, which is coming out, which then tends to move the market. And for me, over the years, non-farm payroll has been a real pain for me, because the market news will come out really positive, and then the market goes in the opposite direction. So for me, you know, if the trade hasn't triggered me in by now on Thursday, then I'll be canceling this trade. Okay. And then the next bit now, how many days are you willing to wait before canceling the trade? Okay, you might be going away and thought, well, you know what, I'm not in the trade yet. It's probably better if I cancel. There are lots more trades to come. So remember, there are always going to be trades. So if you think you won't be able to manage a trade, or you know, you think, well, you know, I'm going to see family, and you know, you won't be able to look at it and it hasn't been triggered, and so on, then you might, you know, because it might probably a person would like to move your trade to break even, and so on and so forth. So you can always just go in and cancel the market order. Now, in terms of how many number of correlated pairs, for example, some people might think, well, the maximum number of correlated pairs they're going to take on is 2. For example, if we say look at Facebook and say Twitter, you know, they're correlated. We have also got we've got Tesco, Morrison's, Sainsbury. They are correlated. Yeah, just like the you know, we've got the Euro, USD, and we've got the USD Swiss franc. A lot of these things are either negatively correlated, strongly negatively correlated, or strong positively correlated. So we've got to be mindful. Now, once we've taken all of these things into consideration, then we take the trade. But ultimately, what I'll try to do is I will put some notes in this bit in regards to the trades that we've got open. If I've actually said to people that they should close the trade, then they just close the trade, really. So therefore, that's one less trade to worry about. But then some people might say, you know what, I want my trade to run, let my profits run, because that's the ultimate in trading, when you're able to let your profits run. Now, how to get access to my website? What you've got to do, you've just got to send a request, right? You've got to send a request via my website. And then I will then send you the password, and then you'll be able to log in and get all my basically all my signals. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. Now, and then while you're on your learning journey, in learning all the different stages of trading, you can then be sort of putting on the trades yourself, and you know, just on a naked chart, and hopefully you understand that putting on trades, understand the naked charts, and then learning the trading at the same time, you know, because all of this you'll be doing on a demo account for now, until once you see money going into your chart, into a demo account, you see that the strategy works, you see that you've got an edge, and then I'm teaching you the
Yeah.
mental skills, the knowledge, the money management, the discipline, the psychology,
Yeah.
then you'll be ready to trade in 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant, brilliant.